Hey, g'day, gorgeous souls. Welcome back. So, fingers crossed, we have it working now. We'll just wait a moment and see if people are coming in. You do gotta love technology. It certainly does have its own mind. So beautiful. Looks like things are starting to connect, and hopefully people will start coming on board. So stay high. Let me know you're watching here in the comments. It is saying that I have one person. Fingers crossed, Facebook has actually connected now, and I will be able to tell as soon as people start commenting. So say hi. Yes, here we go. Michaela is here. Hey, honey. Love you came across from YouTube. Perfect. Roz has followed too. Thanks, ladies. Wonderful. Gina is here as well. Hey, so sorry about the delay. For those that are joining in on Facebook, we seem to have some issues tonight with Facebook not wanting to connect to the third party. Uh, Pardon me, it seems like there was some issues with the blocker blocking it with what I could sell. Facebook has connected. Perfect. So we will start seeing more and more people come on. Hey Sharon, how you going, hun? So welcome to those joining in. I hope you've had a lovely day, or even the beginning of the week, so to speak. So it has been a crazy week so far. And as I was saying on the show on YouTube that didn't go out to Facebook was that I have been working over the last weekend or half of Friday or Friday afternoon, Friday evening, Saturday and Sunday at the Boho Market. And a big thank you to Kerry and her team for allowing me or inviting me in to work under her banner with I think there was 11 of us readers in total under Carrie's banner. And then a big thank you to the beautiful souls that came out. Some amazing connections made. Hey Sava, how you going? I'm doing well, thank you. I'll just put comments up as we're going through while I'm still talking as well. Hey Chloe. So yeah, there were some amazing connections made over the weekend, some very powerful messages, a lot of healing going on with people with messages from their loved ones that haven't passed that long ago as well. It was so windy today, Michaela, and it's interesting because this wind actually stirs up the energy as well with that. I will get to cards very shortly. I've got the box in my hand at the moment. Roz says hello to everyone. Hand pink waving. Perfect. I think we were supposed to get a thing there, are we, Roz? The little icons waving. Hey, Nicole. How you going, honey? Vanessa is here. Hey, honey. Hope you're doing well. Lisa's here. Hey, Lisa. Jess is here. I just quickly say good morning and good evening, good afternoon. I said good morning because I was reading Lisa's thing from Good Morning from San Francisco. You're going to have to excuse my English today after speaking for 2.5 days, pretty much nonstop. My words are getting jumbled. The tiredness is still connecting in, and I'm surprised I've still even got a voice after the way Monday morning started off. You work very hard. Thanks, Michaela. I actually, when I get in that zone, I really do love doing those fairs and expos and stuff like that. And I always go there with the intention those that need to come to me will come to me, and they will get the messages, the words that they need right for that moment and to move forward. Hey, Colleen, could you really use some uplifting messages from my sister Linda? Everything is a bit much right now. Let me come back and answer those, honey. Just hi, anything for me picking up on me, please, Linda. Um, I'm actually Leanne. Sorry, honey. You threw me there for a second. Brianna, how you going, hun? Um, yeah, hey, honey, how you going? Um, what I was going to say is, I certainly will get to messages very shortly. There is a lot going on energy wise at the moment. So think it was. no, it wasn't Gina, Colleen that was wanting to hear from her loved ones, and things are being a bit heavy at the moment. Hey Heather, how you going, honey? Um, oh, I miss your hugs. I hope you and the family are doing well. So, Colleen, please know there is a lot of interesting, well, what I call interesting energy going on at the moment, and it is very much testing us at the moment too. So, I'm encouraging people just to take a step back out of the energy, out of everything that's going on around you, take a deep breath and bring that focus back into yourself. Ground yourself when you're doing it, and you will find that you will get more clarity. But even though it is quite stressful energy, by bringing that focus back into you and nurturing you, you will find things will flow a lot better. All right. So, sending you lots of love and healing, Colleen, as well. Hey, Kylie, how you going? Nikki's here as well. Vanessa's here. Hey, honey. All right. Rena is here, and I think I've hit the bottom for saying hello to everybody. No, sorry, we've still got some more. It just came out. Juanita, hey, gorgeous. Gloria's here as well. Whoops. Beautiful. Deb, hey, Leanne. Keep warm. My feet are freezing at the moment, and I have short sleeves on as well. I was thinking about throwing a onesie on and the Ugg boots, but I ran out of time. So we certainly will try to keep warm. I think it's going to be crazy weather for a little bit longer yet as well. When are you coming to Mount Gambier next? I was hoping Ros and I could get a trip in to Renmark and Mount Gambier. Um, Before Christmas. I'm actually starting to think we may be pushing to do that. So, um, I think nearly every weekend in November I've got something on now. And the second week of December I've got something on. So, Ros, I don't know, honey, if you're free the first weekend of December. Maybe that's something we could look at doing. Head to Mount Gambier and then do Renmark after Christmas. I mean, keep your eyes peeled, Jess. We will certainly keep you updated through Roz's and my page as well. All right. Juanita saying intense emotions leading up to this full moon. Yes. I'd forgotten there was a full moon coming up. I haven't actually had time to sit and look at when it is, but it must be very shortly as well. And that's the thing, guys, when we're coming into those full moons, different stages of the full moon, it does affect us in different ways. It is, the moon is a very powerful thing. And I quite often will go over to Elizabeth Peru's page on Facebook when I'm feeling things within my own body that I can't explain, to look at what is astrologically, that's a big word for me tonight, going on to how it affects our bodies as well. And I'm normally fine for myself with the way I'm tuned into my body and the level I work on. I will sense it a few days before other people do, in the sense of Elizabeth will put up, this is what's coming up, and then people start commenting, yes, I'm feeling this. I've usually been through it just that little bit earlier, and I don't know why that happens, but I've learnt to go with the flow and not to fight stuff. And that's actually pretty important at the moment, is learning not to fight that energy, to go with the flow. And when you do that, um, you will find this energy will move through quite quickly and with a lot more ease, that it doesn't leave you feeling so flat, tired, and exhausted. So, we are leading into that time of year where we do need to nurture ourselves more. We are starting to get more tired as the year rolls, or the end of the year rolls around. But also remember, this year we've been through so much energy wise, so many changes are being forced on us. The universe has been through stuff it hasn't been through for like 60 odd years. So if you're under the age of 60, you will find you've never experienced these energies before, not in this lifetime anyway. So we'll feel it. Ross has agreed about that, Leanne. It's likely for December. All right, I've got to make the time, Ross, and we will lock something in as soon as possible. So I'm going to fall in a heap tomorrow. I'm been trying to get a day off, and all this stuff has been going on this week. So I'm giving myself permission to fall in a heap tomorrow and then refocus. I've also got November the 4th. I'm hosting SA Psychic and Wellness Fair at Auchendoric House here in Mount Barker. So I'll be setting up for that. But also, if you haven't done it yet, guys, um, I just seen Dana's post because you're a leader. Thank you, honey, for your kind words, and I hope you're doing well as well. If you haven't already done so, jump over at the end of the show and to the SA Psychic and Wellness Fair page. Like I said, it's one of my pages where I run the fairs through and advertise the beautiful stall holders that are coming to join us at Auchendoric on the 4th of November. And then we're on to Elizabeth Shopping Centre on the 18th and 19th of November. And then Colonnade Shopping Centre the 10th and the 11th of December. Don't forget when you jump over there to hit the follow button as well. Invite your friends and family to join the page as well to keep up on the beautiful, talented people that come and join these fairs and where we'll be as well with that. All right, so Julie, I will come back to your card in a moment. Vanessa, let me know if I'm going to be okay, especially if my partner is very unwell. I do feel it's going to be a long journey, honey, but I do feel that things will settle down. All right, so much love to you and your partner too. Amber's here. Hey, honey. Hey, Kim. Hi, Leanne. Wondering if there's issues with my stomach over the last few days are more serious than I think. I got to know with that, honey. I feel like there's a lot of energy being held in that area, though, as well. With that, okay. Um, I just, I just remembered scratching my neck. I always say to my husband when I do housework, I break a nail. So today I have been scrubbing bathrooms, ready for our inspection tomorrow, and I've got to be careful which finger I hold up. And guess what? I broke a nail. So that will be part of my falling in a heap tomorrow is getting my nail fixed as well. All right. So Mina, hey honey, how you going? Hi, can I have spirit guides from my upcoming holiday in December? Will it go well as planned, please? I feel yes. Now, I really encourage people to do a meditation, take time out, take a deep breath, slow your mind, or still your mind, I should say, and connect with your guides yourself because it's pretty English would help me, sorry guys. Pretty powerful thing to do, and it can be very rewarding when you connect with your own guides. I do have a meditation on my website, leannewinston.com, that will guide you through to, connection with your guides as well. And I think off the top of my head, it's like 14.95 to purchase and download, and then you've got it to watch as long as uh, you as often as you want to. All right. And it is me guiding you through that. That's something I wrote myself. Yay, I'm going to be ready. 4th of November, Roz, in Mount Barker. All right. I'm not sure where you are on the 4th of December. Maybe that's where we should be looking at Mount Gambier. Actually, guys that are watching from Mount Gambier, would it worry you if we did like a midweek one through the like mid-working week? That might be an option too when we're running out of weekends. So let me know, Jess, what your thoughts are on that if you're still here, honey. Nat's here. Hey, Nat. Hi, Roz. Hoping you are both well. We love a card. I will come back to that in a moment. Um, Roz, I'm looking forward to reading at the fair. I'm looking forward to catching up with you. Feels like forever, honey. It's been a crazy year once again. Hey, Carrie Ann, I hope you're doing well, honey. Glitter Z is here as well. What's the next path, please, for the next 2 months? I will come back to you there. And Roz has just put up my Facebook page there as well, so we can check that out. Vanessa, you are very welcome. All right. Hi, Diane. Sorry, honey. All right. Libby, I don't think I've said hello to you. Hi, Leanne. Am I pregnant? I want to say yes, but I feel like it's very, very early, like literally just. Okay. And Diana's saying hi to Roz. Okay, beautiful. So we've got a few more people coming in. I could just keep saying hello. Jess is saying for Mount Gambier, that would be fine. I would work around my work. Perfect. All right. And that's the thing I could probably, or Roz and I could probably do some evenings for those that do work through the day as well. So just before I do kickstart the readings off, if you would like to get yourself a deck of Inner Soul Guidance Oracle cards, Deb and I produced these throughout that lovely time that we were stuck home or encouraged to stay home, and had these published as well. We do have them back in stock now. We have received a second run of these, and you can go to innersoulguidance.com.au website. They are $49.95 a deck, and they come with big book and everything else like that. But we are also offering free freight at the moment as well if you're ordering within Australia with that. So do jump over that and check that out. If you jump onto Inner Soul Guidance Facebook page, we also have an event set up with, thanks, Roz. With also the 1 day workshop, which is November the 26th. So if you want to learn how to use our cards and tap more into your intuition, we are certainly running that day workshop. As I said, the 26th of November. I think there's about 4 seats left in that workshop as well. So do check that link out. I'm pretty sure I shared it in the last couple of days on my Facebook, but it certainly is in the probably the website as well as um and sorry, I'm laughing, it's got double connections there. As well as the Inner Soul Guidance Facebook page as well. Hey Nikki, how you going, honey? And Roz is putting the website up there. I've got things flickering here in the background. I'm not sure what's going on, but is trying to get my attention as well with that. All right, beautiful souls, let's quickly bring Dee up and say good evening to her. I'll just bring that through. Hey, honey, how you going?
Hello. Good.
That's good. How was your trip to Cairns?
So long.
Yeah. What did you say? It was like 16 hours or something driving?
We left at 11:30 in the morning, got here at 6:30 in the morning.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Goodness. Yeah.
So
Take a day or two to get over it?
the last 3 hours of driving was like, "Oh, I can do this."
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. I love
And then
driving, but there does come that time where you hit that wall
you
energy-wise.
do. I
Yeah,
got to Tully, which was 2 hours out,
yeah,
and I went up to the counter and I said, "How much for a shower?" "Oh, they're for truckies only." And I said, "I've just driven from Gladstone. I've got to make it through to Cairns. Can
yeah.
I just have a shower, please?" And he said, "Yeah, go on." So
Lovely.
I couldn't find my towel, so I got my flannelette shirt, that was my towel. Had a shower and I felt better, and then I got back here and Bryce said the towels are under the seat, and I just went, "Oh, okay."
You were tired, you poor
I
thing.
was very tired, but, once I had a shower, I freshened up,
Yeah,
was feeling good, and then I got here, had 2 hours sleep, and then
yeah.
that night crashed.
I bet I would have too. So
Yeah.
I would have just
So
slept the whole next day, I reckon.
Yeah, but it was a really good trip. It was really nice. And then I got to pick the kids up from school, Sasha from camp. She arrived back from camp.
Oh,
So,
perfect timing.
yeah, she came out the gate and she looked and then looked and then looked and went, "Nay!" Raced up and gripped hold of me.
Oh, yeah, lovely. Oh, well, I'm pleased that you made it up there safe and sound and the kids
I
were happy to
did.
see you.
But I thought about the frustration part you said.
Yes, last week. Yep.
Yeah, and I thought, I was worried about money, which is normal.
Yep.
And then that didn't take as much petrol as I thought. And
Perfect.
then I thought maybe it was Nikki because she's so everywhere.
Yep.
But that didn't bother me. I've been at peace while I've been here. And
Yep.
then as soon as I get a phone call from Gladstone, it was like, there they pound, pound. And I thought, okay, let it go.
Yep. You're there, they're there. You're there, they're there. Their problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
So caring, aren't I?
I had to take that attitude. It was like my
Yeah.
head was throbbing.
Yeah.
And I just thought my eye was going to pop out of my head. And I thought, no, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
So I just reflected it back and just went, you know what? And then the next day when I spoke, I said, you know what? Go for your interview, own it, be confident. You'll be right. You do what's best for you.
Yeah.
And
Perfect.
that's what I did.
Yeah.
So,
Excellent.
but,
How did he
yeah,
go with his interview?
not sure.
Yeah.
She went for, she was putting in a resume for cleaning at some caravan park or something, but one lot, I don't really know what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
And I said, well, they sound a bit clicky, but the other bunch haven't gotten back to her, so I don't know what's going on there. So, and now she's been told that with the work she's got to work weekends.
Yeah.
And then I said, well, your dad's working, so he's just going to, not your dad, but
Yeah.
the father is just going to have to get off his butt and mind the child.
Yeah. That's it. So
Yeah, because at the
that makes
moment we give up our weekends to mind,
yeah.
and he goes gel blasting, he goes go karting, he does whatever he wants, and it's like, no,
Yeah.
get off
So
your ass.
that's it. That work, that income is important. It's something for her to focus on too.
Yep, and Bryce has got to work this weekend. He's got a shutdown, so he's not giving up that for someone else. No.
No, no, that's it. I love the fact that you're standing your ground and that Bryce
Mm,
is too. So that I get the reference to that. It's really important. I need to do that.
mm. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I
but
love
no,
it.
tonight the question was just as usual, just a message from my mum.
Yeah, okay. Who's got the birthday, the celebration coming up? Because I feel like I'm preparing to celebrate.
No, on the next, mum died on the 25th of November. There's no birthdays except Zach's, which we don't celebrate anymore.
Yeah. Okay.
That's in December, but no.
Yeah, okay. Well, I feel like I've got the birthday, the celebration, so maybe it could even be the excitement for Christmas building,
Yes.
because I just get the reference to the excitement is building for the celebration, the birthday. This
Yeah,
they
I
they
kind of put it on to Nikki that, oh, we're having Christmas at your place. And she went, thanks for
Oh!
telling me. Are you
I
inviting us?
love it.
Oh, what a shame where I'm staying. There's no stove that I can cook in.
Oh,
Not enough room
no.
for a tea. Oh,
That's so traumatizing for you, isn't it?
oh, hang on.
Nope.
No care factor.
I like your thinking,
I
so
know.
I like the way my family does Christmas because our house really isn't it's fine for us for living in it, but once you get a
Yeah,
couple of families here, it's not comfortable, there's not enough seating, there's no entertaining area sort of thing.
yeah.
So my sister is, very willing to have it at her house, and her house is comfortable, and there's a pool, and there's heaps of space and stuff like that. But we all just bring food and put it together, and, his family and my like my sister's side of the family, my family, all do the same. It comes together really well and it's very relaxed. So it's
Yeah,
not the
well,
same people doing one thing, like all of it, I should say, together. So Yeah.
Well, I like her cooking,
Yeah.
and she likes to have prawns and that, so, like, I'll get the prawns, but
I'll come
Bryce
to
can
your
cook them
place.
when he gets his. Oh, yeah, we gotta have prawns. So,
Yeah. Say,
but they've got the pool, they've got all of that there at their place, and they've got room, and the kids are in their own environment,
yep. It's more relaxing
which is
for
good.
them.
It is, and I found out that, Aaron's dad's sister from Brisbane is coming up with her too, and
Yeah.
that's the first time that all of the grandkids on that side are gonna be together.
Yeah. How's he gonna cope with that? Yeah. I wanna say start preparing him for that gently.
Yeah, we've had a bit of trauma in the past of not being accepted.
Yeah.
So my gut is, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Because the moment you said they were coming up, I'm like, ugh, I was biting my lip and it was like, this is gonna be a hard one for him. So, I kind of feel like it's something that you need to sort of start preparing him for gently and giving him the coping tools to deal with it rather than it be all too much in one big hit for him.
Yeah, like he only ever gets a phone call once a month,
Yeah.
and
It's not
that's off his dad.
yeah,
But I
yeah,
don't know.
yeah,
And Father's Day was a big thing where, hang on.
yep,
Yeah, Father's Day was a big thing where, um, he wasn't allowed to ring during a certain time, and that was when the grandparents were there.
that's crazy.
It is, so
Yeah,
yeah.
separating him from the rest of the family.
So
Yeah,
I'm very worried, but I'm
yeah,
keeping
hopeful.
it very neutral and pepping it up and
Yeah. Yeah,
yeah,
and that's the
yeah,
thing, like, you've got a bit of time to be able to sort of prepare him the best you can, to
yeah.
give him those tools to cope.
Yeah, and as far as I'm concerned, like, I'm just gonna be at Stratford. They're only gonna be about 20 minutes away from me.
Yeah,
I can be there in a flash.
yeah, good.
You know, I don't care if I get a speeding ticket, I'd get there to him.
Yeah, yeah,
You know,
so
that's just part of it. So,
yeah.
yeah.
Alright, honey. Yeah, but I get the reference to the excitement is building, so please know that mum is very much involved and ready for the celebration. So
Yeah,
I
that's the only one we've got left is Christmas.
yeah, I feel she loved this time of year. The family coming together, the focus.
She did. It's a time, but, I hated it. Like, it
Mm,
always ended up in a fight. When I was growing up, it always ended up in a fight for her, so she sorta hated it as well, but in the last couple of years, we made it family,
yep,
but
perfect.
there was always a fight, and
Yeah,
yeah, it was sort of like,
yeah,
"Okay, I can deal with this." So, the rejection side's hard to get through, but
yeah, yeah.
you
Besides
get
that, it's
through it.
gonna be a good year. So,
I think it will be.
yeah,
I'm excited.
lots of prawns. Lots of food.
Oh, yeah, the ham, the thing, but yeah, you just have it out and
Yeah. Well, I think my husband's side of the family is actually going out to a restaurant. We're doing a restaurant for lunch before I go to tea with my family at my sister's.
yeah.
So it will be a week of too much food, I'm sure.
Yeah, we did that one year here. We went to a restaurant, but it was something like $80 a person.
Yeah, I
And
think
then
this
it's up to that would have been, I don't know, my girls were young, that was $80. Now
yeah.
it's $160 a person.
Yeah, we're looking at 150 per person, and I just went, "What the hell? We don't do this, we're gonna do it," sort of thing. So, because we usually do Paul's family the week before, and then
Yeah,
my family the day before the day of, and this time it was like, "No, we're gonna do Paul's family on the day for once." It's
yeah,
been many years since that, so yeah,
yeah, and I want it to be for the kids.
yeah,
I
perfect.
don't care about the adult side of it. I don't want the bitching, I don't want the fighting, I just want it for the kids.
Yep, and that's what
To
it's gonna
both
be
enjoy.
about, family coming together and for the kids.
Yeah,
So
exactly, and then on the 27th, we drive back down, and I have the kids for the rest of the school holidays.
Oh, nice. Keep you on your toes.
Oh, I love it. Do all my
Beautiful.
arts and crafts and everything with them.
I love it.
Right. Okay,
Wonderful.
then.
All right, honey, good to see you. Have a
You too.
amazing week. We'll see you next week.
See ya.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye, hon. Bye. All right, I have lost my mouse. That's all right. She's dropped out, so I didn't need to find it. Nikki, great price using those tonight. Yes, I'm going to use them. Um, oops. I want to show you. Ah! I got jumping off the table. The tree. Let me do this. We'll do the breath work, the dove. So they are all naturally drawn by hand. Deb's very much the artist with these. So it has been an amazing journey to do these cards as well. There's 56 decks. 56 cards to the deck, and it's all very much guidance and stuff like that. So protection, there's just a quick look at them there. Like I said, there is a lot more in there as well with that. All right, and they've all got the gold foils too. So certainly check out our website, honey, innersoulguidance.com .au. You can see some more pictures of them in there. All right, let's jump in. Seba, I recently lost my uncle. Wondering if he's with his father and son. I got a very strong yes to that before I even started to read your comments, honey. So my heart goes out to you and your family. Please know he is very much at peace. Okay. Kim, thank you so much. How can I release the energy and the tightness to teammates have gallbladder ops? Am I'm feeling either their energy. I do feel yes, honey, with that. Now, I actually learned something about gallbladder the other day from the doctor. Was I've been had some tests done. I don't have gallbladder problems, but apparently people when they lose weight quite quickly end up with gallstones more than most anyway with that side of it. So it would be interesting to see how their weights change to what's going on with the gallbladder. Okay. All right. Hey, Nikki. How you going? Lots of love and light to you too, beautiful. Rosa saying, whoops, yes. 4th of November at Auchendoric House. For those that haven't been to Auchendoric House, it's an amazing place here in Mount Barker. Beautiful energy, very old, a lot of old history that comes up, and spirit as well with worth it for the hug. Oh, thank you, Michaela. Hey, Lisa, talking about Auchendoric House. He's one of their staff members. Hey, Lisa, will things get better for me soon? I feel like everything is against me right now. Yes, honey, I want to say take a step back out of the energy like I was speaking about earlier. You may not have heard me speaking about it, but there is some really intense energy, and it is the need to bring the focus into our wants, our desires, that sort of thing, our passion. And the more we do that, the more we find that things will flow. Okay. So sending you big healing hugs as well. Okay, Rachel. Hey, Leanne, I made it to Cairns time to watch. Ah, beautiful, honey. I hope you had a safe trip as well. Brooke, hi, Leanne. Hope you're well. I am. Hey, Joanne. How you going, honey? Um, Rachel says, give me some strategies to manage those big feelings. Um, I think at the moment things, okay, I'm just getting reminded this will be a conversation for a client on Friday as well. The energy is really in heightened at the moment, and we seem to be really leaning into that in heightened energy and taking things on in such a way that has a profound effect on us. So try not to lean so much into that energy at the moment. Try to pull back a little bit, give yourself a bit of distance between that in heightness and reality in that sense. And you will, I want to say, find that happy medium when we do that. It's like saying to people when they're having family issues and it's really painful and a lot of in heightened stuff. disconnect yourself from that. You can be there to go through the emotions and everything else, but we don't have to feel sorry, you can be there to do what you need to do, but we don't need to feel the emotions and that. We can take back control by protecting ourselves. So, honey, with all those big energies and feelings that are going on, try to just take a step back, take a deep breath, ground yourself, and detach on a certain level, on that in heightened level, and see how that helps. All right. So, wishing you all the best. Liz, hey, honey, my separated husband died last week. Any messages from him? Okay. Why have I got pain to my stomach all of a sudden with him? I'm so sorry to hear about yours and your family's loss. I do feel I want to say there's a bit of shock feeling around his passing for some in the way that he passed, so whether things happen quite quickly. I do feel that I want to say there was no pain in the way that he passed. So when they show me that, it means that the soul had separated from the body just prior to the passing in that way. I kind of feel like needing to let go of the past. So forgiveness for the past is the reference I'm getting. His energy isn't overly strong. And this is the second time today that I've had somebody come through that has not long been passed over. So, for those that don't realize, when spirit passes over, they will go through a bit of a healing space, a reflection of what their life was like, where they look at the lessons that they learnt and didn't learn and what they will take on in the next lifetime. But also, especially when there's been illness and stuff, their energies can be a little bit on the weak side. And I always explain it, it's like when they pass over, they're trying to find their feet on the other side. So that might sound weird because they don't physically have feet, but it is like they are trying to work out how it works. They pull on energy to communicate, to let you know that they are around. But I do feel that he is doing the reflection. I do feel there is a few family members there that were there prior to his passing. So they have helped him do that transition in that way as well. So much love to you and your family, honey. All right. Lavina, was my dog Lucian poisoned after 11 and her 11-week puppies? Or do you have health issues? I'm actually more drawn to the poison, honey. There was something else going on. Is that something you could have tested for? Hey Jill, I'm not too sure about that. I hope you're doing well, honey. Okay. Okay, we've got a scammer, guys, in there as well, so please do not reply to them. Rachel says, don't focus on the negative. He knows those facts. Focus on noticing the good things and being prepared for the big feelings. Then what to do when he comes overwhelming. What to do, not what not to do. I hope he's managed and the Xmas is happy. Ah, beautiful. So you're talking about Dee's grandson with that. So that's perfect, Dee, if you're still watching. But yeah, and I know it's easy to say don't lean into those feelings for people, but when you have extra things going on that can be a little bit more harder to understand in that way. So I'm sure he'll have a beautiful time. Amber, second child, I got a yes to that. So I don't know if you're asking me about having a second child, but I do feel yes with that side of it. All right. Also, a friend, Caroline, lost her son last night. Is he okay? Will they be okay? Yes, honey. It's just going to take a little while, is the reference I get. I kind of feel so much going on at once, and this has just been added to it in that way. So I got yes to your question. All right, so much love to your friend and their family, and lots of healing and love sent their way. Okay. All right. Hi, Brooke. I hope you're doing well. Is there anything for me? I'm going to pull you a card, honey. That card just jumped out. And it is the infinity card. So the never ending cycle of life. We learn and move forward on our journey. That's quite interesting because I was just literally talking about spirit in the way they look at their life. They do the reflection when they've passed over. So I love the fact that has come up after that. So I want to say, look at what's going on with you at the moment. I also feel a lot of the hard work is behind you too, honey. So focus on what it is to bring balance back into your life too. All right. Thank you. All right. Let me scroll up because I know there's been a few people that have asked for a hug, a card. Sorry. The word hug stuck out at me. Um, I would like to work. Oh, okay. That's just about the trip. Um, Amber, in need of some guidance. My husband and I were thinking of trying again for a second, but I don't know if it's the right time. We are very excited to try and feel like there are signs. I do feel like it is the right time, honey, and I feel things will happen quite quickly. All right, so much love to you and your husband. Let me know when that good news comes through. And the same with Olivia, I think it was, that was asking about the pregnancy side of stuff. Let me know. I love baby news. Okay. Um, okay, let me can you please let me know if we are going to be okay? I think I said yes to that and I do feel yes and sent some healing to your husband. I got drawn to pulling you a card, honey, and I also, the card that's come up is the star, which is very much about look to the stars, manifest, visualize your husband being happy and healthy, and watch how that energy will move in. All right, set your goals. It's time to manifest. All right. Dana, I've seen your question about your back. You've done your back in. Sorry to hear that, honey. Hope you're well. I've done my back in. Well, I need to see a doctor, it says on the end of it. I I feel that I want to say yes to that question in seeing a doctor, but I actually feel like it's more about getting the right medication to help with the inflammation side of stuff, honey. So whether it's around the pain tolerance, the need for the to settle the inflammation down, I don't see that there's anything major. I think it's more of a time thing around that. But I do feel yes, a doctor's appointment is worth getting it checked out. And I always say if you're in doubt, get it checked out. If you're in doubt, get a second opinion. So that's my head sneaking in around that. So, but yeah, I want to say yes to that, honey. All right, Juanita, hey, honey, any messages from Spirit? I'm just going to pull you a card at the moment. I want to say trust your intuition because I feel that Spirit is very much around you and it's like feeling like you're evolving quite quickly at the moment as well. So the card I have pulled is the Mirror, and that's very much about, pardon me, looking at. Oh, who's got indigestion around you, hun? Or is that something that you get? Because with your energy, all of a sudden, I've got the indigestion coming through. Okay, and the Mirror, any an energy is surrounding you. It's not yours to absorb. Release that energy. So reflect it away. Don't take it on like it's yours, because I do feel there is a lot going on around you as well with that. Okay. I don't know why, but when I went to pull a card for you, honey, and I don't think it's actually connected to you, I had John Edwards, the reader, come into my mind. I don't know if it's just spirit reminding me that I'm going to that in December, here in Adelaide, or if that means something to you, honey. Maybe you can let me know in the comments if that resonates with you for some reason. Actually, guys, if you're interested as well in John Edwards, certainly do. I'm giving him a free plug now. I certainly do check his website out because I think there is still some tickets available for the show that I'm going to in December. All right, I might see you there. You never know. I don't know why that came up. Um, all right, so I'm just trying to work out who I have done and I haven't. All right, I'm just going past the schema. Yeah, guys, just remember if people reach out to you, tag you in posts, they're usually scammers or have no ethics. Please just report them and block them. Ross has probably already done it because she's a magic whiz in the background doing that stuff. But I will, excuse me, keep seeing it on my end until the end of the show. Kat, how you going, honey? Good evening. Would appreciate some guidance on relationship. Thank you. I keep feeling like you're very much overthinking things at the moment, honey. So the energy does feel a little bit heavy in that way. So spirit's making reference to just take a breath, allow things to flow in the way they need to. Excuse me. Where are you needing to speak up when it comes to relationships? Be heard as well, honey, because my throat chakra is quite tight with your energy. The house is a card I've pulled. I know you didn't ask for card, but I also get find your own safe space there. You will feel the comfort and that safety as well. So I want to say find that in a relationship as well, honey. So it might be looking in different areas than where you have been just recently. All right. So much love to you, and I hope you're feeling better too. Um, Tina, I'm going to pull you a card, honey. All right, that card jumped out. The mountain. All right, so with this card, honey, straight away I heard the hard work is behind you. It's time to actually take a step out of the energy, take a deep breath and ground yourself. That brain fog, that heavy energy is going to start to clear very shortly. The card says you're a tower of strength, pushed forward using wisdom and determination to help reach your desired outcome. So stay focused also on what you are working towards. Okay. So much love to you. I'm just trying to find people that I haven't. Karen, how you going, hun? Oh, look at your pussycat with glasses on. How cute. All right. So the card that I have pulled for you, honey, is the Judgment. Now, this card can go both ways. It can be an internal card or it can be a card focusing on judgment for those around you. So I actually feel like at the moment you're putting a bit of pressure on yourself. I'm going to say be easy on yourself. Don't put that judgment, that pressure in that way. So it says you don't always, oh, sorry, you don't know the path others have walked. What's your motives? No judgment required. So I'm more drawn to that being put on you. All right. And I love all that colourful hearts there too, honey. All right. Facebook said to activate a stars party, so this must be a star party. Stars party. I like that, honey. I have no idea what Facebook is on about. It might be something new that they have put in, but thank you for sharing. Oh, much love to you. All right, Lisa. Let's pull a card. And it's funny, I got told cut the deck and pull the card in the middle. The card that has come out, honey, is the letting go. So release the past to the universe. Allow your inner peace to replace it. All right. So let go of what no longer serves a purpose. Okay. All right, beautiful souls. What I'm going to do, because I know there's still a lot of questions there, and there's a lot of people that are asking for cards. Whoops, that I didn't get to. So, what I'm going to do, as you just seen, is 3 cards jumped out. You may not have seen it was 3, but 3 jumped out. And I'm going to do a general reading for all those people that have asked for cards or asked for a reading that I haven't got to. So the very first card that came out is the Stork, all right? And this is very much about sitting in your spiritual alignment, the beginnings, look at how things will grow, new birth, new things come from that, unexpected news is coming your way, but it does have a very good feel this week to it. The turtle is the second card that jumped out, and it's more about the endurance, the persistence, and the perceptions that will keep you steady on your path. Find a slower and steadier path. So slow down, take a breath, ground yourself, which I think I've said a couple of times tonight as well, for different things. So the comedian, I always get Gemello comes out. I call this guy so many different things. For him, I want to say this week it's time to step out of the shadows, be seen, step to the forefront, step into that limelight that is your life and own it in the way that you deserve to. Okay, so be seen, enjoy life. There's no need to hide in the shadows this week. All right. The more we're seen, the more we're heard, the more we, communicate, the more we'll be heard this week in that way with that. All right, gorgeous souls. So if you want to make a booking with me, do check out my website, leannewinston.com. Ros was lovely to put that there in the comments. As well. So there's that. If you want to get a deck of our cards for Christmas presents, they do make ideal Christmas presents. We have had so much feedback that has been positive in the sense that it's good. For beginners, it's good for, those that have been exploring their intuition for a while, and we are seeing so many of the readers that have been out there for a while at markets now using these in their readings for their clients. So if you want to get a deck, do jump over to innersoulguidance.com.au. We do have free postage on those here within Australia as well. And I want to say, get in early. I know we've got something like 1,500 decks in stock at the moment, but my concern would be more so around Australia Post and the time frames of doing that. I'm pretty sure in a couple of weeks' time, Deb is at Blackwood Fair. You can always catch up with me or send me a message, and you can pick a deck up from me here in Mount Barker. Deb is located down in the Edwardstown area, so we can certainly get you some. If not, we do have some lovely stockists out there that are putting these cards in their businesses as well. So we can always sort of guide you to somewhere that may be closer to you, but also look at the free postage and take advantage of that as well. And I know Ros has put that. I'm just scrolling back through in the comments there as well. All right. I will have them at Okanagan Fair on the 4th of November here in Mount Barker as well. All right, beautiful souls, I am going to leave you with that. If you are wanting a reading before Christmas, really start to think about booking those in. As I will get to a stage where I'm going to have to cut my calendar off because it is getting quite full at the moment with different stuff. Also, don't forget, if you want a different Christmas idea, there are also vouchers available on my website as well, where you can pre-purchase amount to go towards a reading for somebody or pay for the full amount in that way. All right, gorgeous souls, I want to say thank you for joining in. Thank you for your support. Thank you for me, but also the support for each other, because I love the way everybody comes together. And that's just saying they are in a few shops, seeing them in lots of places. Beautiful cards. Thank you, honey. Much appreciated. On that note, also, if you're interested, I'm pretty sure we have tickets available for I think it's the 24th of November, which is the last paranormal event for Okendoric this year. And we certainly next year will be looking at the calendar for next year as well. So you can check out Okendoric Tavern, Okendoric House website, and just go into the events area and find the ticket link in there if you're interested in joining in for that as well. All right. Thank you, Rachel. You have a lovely week as well. And thank you for joining in. Take care and much love and healing to you all that is in need of it. Bye for now.